Before working with any of these features that access remote data, you need to configure the WinRM to run on each target machine, known as the source like we mentioned before. The Windows Remote Management is a command line tool service in Windows that used to configure a computer to accept the WS Management console that is requested from other computers. You configure each machine using the WinRM configuration command at the command prompt. Because Windows Firewall blocks all the traffic, including the traffic for the remote management by default, you need to create some exceptions on your firewall. The following exceptions allows you to configure the remote event log. First, the remote event log management, and second, the remote service management. The Reliability and Performance Monitor is a tool located within the Administrative Tool folders that combines features that has previously been spread across a number of tools: Performance Logs and Alerts, Server Performance Advisors, and System Monitor. The Reliability and Performance Monitors in Windows Server 2008 allows you to collect real-time information on your local computer or from a specific computer to which you have permission. This information can be viewed in a number of different formats that include line charts and histograms. The reports can be saved or printed for documentation purposes. You can also customize the parameters that you want to track and store them in the MMC snap-in so they can be used on other computers within your network. Before you can effectively use the Reliability and Performance Monitor, you need to understand how to configure it so that you can obtain the desired information. The Reliability and Performance Monitor collects three types of information to monitor the performance of a Windows Server computer. First, we have the performance counter. These are specific processes or events that you want to track. New performance counters are exposed within the Reliability and Performance Monitor as you add additional roles and services to a particular server. Second, you have the event trace data. This data is collected over time to provide a real-time view into the behavior and performance to the server operating system and any application that is running. Third, we have the configuration information. The Reliability and Performance Monitor can query the Windows registry for a specific configuration data, either once or over a set of period of time. This is to determine how a server is configured and whether changes to that configuration are affecting its performance. You can access the Reliability and Performance Monitor from the Server Management console, or by keying perfmon from the run line on the command prompt. Once the tool has launched, you can choose from one of the three following views. First, Resource View. This is the default view of the Reliability and Performance Monitor. This view provides a quick overview of the four major performance components of Windows Server, which are CPU, disk, network, and memory. You can drill down to a more detailed view of any of these four items by clicking the relevant item. The second view is the Performance Monitor. This view provides a visual display of performance counters, either in real time or as a way to view historical data that you captured previously. After you have determined the counters you want to monitor, you can view the information about this counter in one of the following formats: line graph type, histogram bar graph, or a report graph type. And our final view is the Reliability Monitor. This view provides information about system events that can affect a server stability, including software installation and uninstallation, as well as any application, operating system, or hardware failure that have occurred over a particular time period that you set. Probably the most frequently used view within the Reliability and Performance Monitor is the Performance Monitor. One of the simplest methods is to open the Start menu, key perform.mom.x, and then click OK. Performance Monitor provides detailed information necessary for in-depth analysis, logging capabilities, and alerts, which are useful for early warnings of possible system issues. When you are ready to begin adding performance counters to be monitored, some of the performance objects and counters that are installed by default in Windows Server 2008 includes the following: browser, memory, and processor. In the browser, you can find the announcement domain seconds and the election packets per second. In the memory, you can find the available bytes and the committed bytes. In the processor, you can find the percentage of processor time. Like these counters, you can find more when you add the counters in the Performance Monitor. Then we have the data collector sets. One of the significant changes that is introduced in Windows Server 2008 performance monitoring is the data collector set. Rather than manually adding individual performance counter anytime you want to monitor performance on a 2008 server, data collector sets allows you to organize a set of performance counters, event trace, and system configuration data into one single object that you can reuse on one or more Windows Server 2008 servers. You can view the counters associated with the data collector sets in the Performance Monitor view. Use them to generate alert actions when particular performance thresholds are reached, and integrate with them with the Windows Task Scheduler to collect performance data at specific times. There are three built-in data collector sets within the Windows Server 2008: the LAN diagnostic, the system diagnostics, and the system performance. Or you can also create your own custom sets. You also have the ability to create data collector sets templates that are based on the XML file format, thus allowing you to distribute templates across multiple servers for use by other administrators. Let's talk now about using Network Monitor to gather network data. If you receive reports that a Windows Server 2008 computer is not responding fast enough, you might want to isolate the view of the network traffic that is being sent to or from that server. You may also need to view network traffic to determine if a client application is faulty, or to determine if a malicious user or virus is attempting to access the computer over the network. Windows Server 2008 does not include a built-in network monitor, but you can download and install the latest version of the network monitor from the Microsoft website. This free download will allow you to view network traffic that is being sent to and from the network interface cards on a particular Windows Server 2008 computer. You can view network captures in real time or save the information to a file to be analyzed later. This version of the Network Monitor is a powerful tool. However, a more powerful version of the Network Monitor tool is available in the Microsoft System Management Server and System Center Operation Manager. The two main differences between these two versions, the one that you download from the Microsoft website and the one from the SCOM, are the following. First, the version of Network Monitor that is built into the Windows Server 2008 can capture only traffic sent to or from its own network interface, whereas the enhanced version of the Network Monitor runs in the promiscuous mode, which means it can capture 100% of the network traffic available to the network interface. And second, the enhanced version of the network monitor enables you to see where other instances of the network monitor are running. This information is useful when you set up multiple monitor stations across your network and then use a central monitor point to collect the data. Because sensitive data can be captured and examined using this tool, knowing who uses a version of the tool in promiscuous mode helps you to maintain a secure network environment.